Well, it's day 3. So far, it's been consistent. Every day, hit my 10,000 step mark. Hasn't been easy, but I'm learning that it's never easy, but it does get easier. I think the more you do it, the more something becomes a habit, but this is something that I've been needing to do for years, so I definitely can't let a few days get away from me, because to be honest, we all can make time. I think a lot of times we put things off. We'll make excuses, like, well, it's too late, or I'm tired, I don't feel up to it. Maybe I'll be more into it tomorrow. But I don't know, as far as me, as my life is concerned, I've started things many times in my life, with good intentions, and then after 2-3 weeks of doing it, being consistent, you let one thing slip, you let one thing slide, and then before you know it, you're back to your old ways. So that's what I'm doing this time. This time it's all about consistency. It's about making myself go even when I don't want to. Same thing with work. I work for myself, so there are days where I'm like, I don't feel like going to work today. I think I'll work more tomorrow, or but same thing. It's like, if I want the life I want to live, if I want the freedom, if I want to be able to travel, if I want to, have my own business, you need to do the work. If you want to lose the weight, you got to put in the work. If you want to beat diabetes, you got to put in the work. It's not like, I don't believe in magic pills, and I'd rather figure out how to do it on my own. I got myself into this mess, so I need to get myself out of it. I don't want no Band-Aid. I don't want something that, you're just going to put over it and be like, all right, if I take this pill or if I do that, I'll be okay. Like, no, that's not going to work. For me, I'm learning how I can do this with lifestyle. It's a lifestyle disease, then it's a lifestyle fix. So, of course I'll go and see my doctor here in a couple weeks and do some blood work and see how everything's looking, but I don't want to just take something like, oh yeah, here, take this pill. And now I'm not saying medicine is bad, but I think it's when we rely on those solely and forget that, our bodies are powerful, and just changing things in our life, eating better, walking, exercising, meditating, the mind, all of those things. I think it's really a balance of everything. So, I'm not against taking medicine. I was taking metformin up till recently. But actually, part of the reason why I'm off my medication right now is because my United Healthcare declined a bunch of my meds. So it's like, well, I'm not paying out of pocket for it, so I better go out and start walking and start eating better. But it's one of those things. I appreciate you guys being here with me on this ramble. For any of you who've made it this far, I'm impressed. It's like the diary of a fat guy. Yeah, that doesn't sound very good, does it? We'll have to come up with a different name. Something that sounds a little better than Diary of a Fat Guy. Anyway, guys, day 3. I am going to do day 4 up till day 400 and on. No excuses. This time we're going to do it. We're going to be consistent, and we are going to change lives, ours. And if we can inspire someone else to get out and walk, come walk with me, you know? Put some headphones on. Listen to my fat boy rambling while you walk. Anyway, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your journeys. You know, what's been working for you guys? What's your motivation? You know, there's a lot of us, sadly, in this country who are in the same boat. You know, it's just kind of the way that we've been raised, and you know, we have to really re-educate ourselves, and I think it's going to take an army. You know, we need to be vigilant and support each other, because it's not easy. But you know, there's a lot of us out there who are trying to do better, you know, to be better. So I would love to hear your stories in the comments, and I'd love to get to know you guys as well. Looking forward to chatting with you guys again tomorrow. Aloha. Keep moving.